Good evening and welcome to Center Grove High School for tonight's Johnson County Girls Basketball Tournament semifinal game between Center Grove and Greenwood Christian Academy. Hello, everyone. Kevin Conrad along with Brent Nickerson. We welcome everyone to Center Grove Trojan basketball. Brent, tonight, the Trojans against the Cougars. Very intriguing matchup tonight. You got the biggest school in the county against the smallest school in the county. And for GCA, they're coming off their first county tournament win this past Tuesday against Edinburgh.
Yeah, I think it'll be a very interesting game, and like you said, it's 1A versus 4A, but I don't even look at it like that. I was looking at this on paper. It's just two good basketball teams getting ready to play a game. I don't think anybody looks at it as 1A versus 4A. It's a good Greenwood Christian Academy team, comes in 4-0, and a very good Center Grove team is 2-3, but it's had a tough go here with Hamilton Southeastern and losing to Fishers in overtime. Two very good teams, so coming off a good win over Indian Creek, but you also have two very good individual performers in Mary Wilson for Center Grove and Izzy Reed for Greenwood Christian Academy. So, both supporting casts can be very important tonight. It should be a great game.
For the Center Grove Trojans, coming off its first win here at home on Tuesday night against Indian Creek, 54-32 in the first round of the county. Center Grove now 2 wins, 3 losses on the year. Ranked number 14 overall in the computer rankings, number 13 in Class 4A. Head coach for the Trojans, Kevin Stuckmeyer, now in his 4th year. 65 wins, 20 losses. Coach Stuckmeyer, 3 county championships and 3 sectional titles, I should say, or 3 sectional titles, excuse me. And again, Coach Stuckmeyer's had great success here in the county. Brent Nickerson, he's undefeated at 10-0, and he's coached once against GCA. You go back to the 2017 season. That was the first year the Cougars played in the county tournament, and CG won big that night at GCA. So, again, this GCA team has come a long way since 2017.
Oh, absolutely. They're 4-0, and I don't think you can even look at 2017 as any factor in this game. It's 2 brand-new teams and 2 really good ones. And there's some numbers that you look at that are very interesting. Both teams shoot 43% from 2-point field goal. 3-point field goal percentage is both 35%. The biggest difference is rebounding, and that's going to be the key to me for Center Grove. They have to keep Greenwood Christian off the boards. Just between Fry and Izzy Reed, they average 25 rebounds between the two of them. Center Grove averages 22.5 rebounds as a team. So they need to keep Izzy Reed off the board. She averages 8.5 offensive rebounds alone. So like I said, I think Greenwood Christian Academy has to limit Mary Wilson's touches, and Center Grove needs to keep GCA off the boards.
For GCA, like Brent mentioned, undefeated, 4-0. They're 2-0 at home, 2-0 on the road. Big win in the first round of the county tournament this past Tuesday at Edinburgh, 68-31. Again, that was the Cougars' first county tournament win in history. Again, they began playing in the tournament in 2017. In the computer rankings, they're ranked number 110 overall in the state, but in the coaches poll, they're number 3 in 1A. In the computer rankings in Class A, they are number 6. And the head coach is Alan Weems in his 9th year at GCA, 119 wins, 86 losses. They were sectional champs in 2019, 2020, regional champs in 2020, and again, their first year in the IHSA tournament was in 2007. So again, they're a semi-state qualifier from last season. Before we get to the introduction of tonight's starters, we'll pause for the singing of our national anthem here at the Vandy Gym. national anthem here at the Vandy Gym. And now let's tune in for the introduction of tonight's starters between GCA and Center Grove. So our starters for tonight's ball game. Center Grove led by senior Mary Wilson, number 33. She's averaging 19 points a ball game. And Brenda, I just spoke to her parents. She committed last night to the University of Denver, a Division I program.
Was that right? Well, congratulations to Mary. I know she's been looking for quite a while, and she waited it out, so congratulations to Mary. Well deserved.
And for the Cougars, Brent mentioned it, Izzy Reed, senior, 5'9", averaging 28 points a ball game and 17 rebounds a game. She is an impressive talent. Again, she's wearing number 12 tonight for GCA. They've got 4 players, Brent, in double figures, averaging double figures.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Stuckmeyer this morning. He's obviously concerned about that. He's really concerned about Izzy Reed and Brooklyn Stubblefield. They really need to control them and contain them this evening.
The tip is controlled by Center Grove. The Trojans will set it up with Ella Hobson, sophomore point guard. Aubrey Booker, double figures on Tuesday night. In the win against Indian Creek, she looked very impressive. She's only a freshman. Booker with the basketball. Lothamer, one of 3 seniors, top of the key. Back to Hobson. Hobson played well against Warren Central in the conference game with 17 points, and Aubrey Booker scores the first basket for Center Grove.
Yeah, great start there by the freshman. She was great the other night, and we talked to Rick Embry. He called it right. She's a stat stuffer. She does everything for this Center Grove team. Good start there for the freshman. Good defense there by Center Grove. A tie up by Hobson.
And Booker's shot was a 3-pointer, so the Trojans lead it 3-zip here over GCA. GCA maintains possession. Stubblefield finds Bigelow. Bigelow, a junior, 5'7" guard, averaging 12 points a ball game. They go inside. Izzy Reed trying to find some space. Misses on the shot. Good interior defense by Lothamer for CG.
Yeah, they're going to try to make GCA uncomfortable here on the defensive end for Center Grove. That time, good possession there by the Center Grove defense.
McWilliams, senior, leads Center Grove in assists and rebounds. Center Grove vying for its 8th consecutive county championship. The winner tonight advances to the county finals on Saturday to play Whiteland at 7 o'clock. Great defense here by the Cougars. Man-to-man defense, very sticky man-to-man defense, and Booker on another 3 is short. Out of bounds, it belongs to the Trojans.
It's going to go off of Savannah Fry's hands. Good look again by Booker, just didn't go down. Good possession by Center Grove.
Lothamer double teamed on the baseline, lost it out of bounds. Great pressuring defense by Bigelow and Odell.
Yep, good double team there by the Cougars, forcing a turnover, and Center Grove went into that Indian Creek game averaging 17 turnovers. They need to improve on that tonight.
Stubblefield with the dribble, back out on top. Izzy Reed, lob pass inside, and Odell couldn't handle it. Trojan ball.
Yeah, good defense. They fronted her on one end, and Lothar came over to double team the back end. They threw it out of bounds. Another turnover by GCA.
Hobson again with the basketball. She had 17 points against Warren Central. Hit 5 3-pointers that ball game. Wilson, her top game so far this year, 31 points against Fishers. Hobson's first shot of the night is a 3-pointer swish.
Yeah, you cannot let her get wide open like that. She'll knock him down. She shoots over 50% from 3.
She now has 10 3-pointers on the season, 10 out of 18. 6-0 Trojans. Cougars still looking for their first point in tonight's ball game. That one down and out. Good look for Stubblefield, 5'7". Senior guard nearly got that one to go.
She hasn't shot it well yet this year. There's another 3 by Booker, and it's good, and it's quickly 9-0. Timeout, Greenwood Christian Academy. Booker with 6.
Great start for CG on the offensive end. Booker again, couple of 3, 6 points, and Hobson with the other 3. So the Trojans, Brent, 3 3-pointers. They're shooting extremely well beyond the arc here to begin the game.
Yeah, good start. And I know they don't want to live and die by the 3, but they've taken 3 good open shots and made 3 of them already. So good, quick start, 9-0. But credit the Trojans on the defensive end. They're making GCA uncomfortable and been tough to score for the Cougars.
So unfortunate that Franklin, probably the top seeded team in the county tournament this year, they beat Greenwood on Tuesday in the first round. And then on Wednesday, they had to quarantine the entire Franklin girls basketball team. So they had to withdraw from the county tournament. So they are not playing Whiteland tonight in the semifinal round. So Whiteland automatically gets to the finals on Saturday. So very unfortunate situation there, Brent, for Franklin.
Yeah, that's tough for those kids and the coaches and everyone involved in that program. You work so hard and you want to play for championships, and unfortunately the COVID situation got them. Good left-hand move by Izzy Reed and drew a foul there by Center Grove, but very unfortunate. You feel for those kids. They just want to play, and unfortunately I was talking to Coach Stuckmeyer after the Indian Creek game, and he's like, it can happen to anybody at any time, and you just don't know. You're just kind of living week to week, so we wish the best to the Franklin team.
Foul against Lothamer, her first, team's first. Izzy Reed hits the first point tonight for GCA, makes it now a 9-1 ball game. Izzy Reed, she scores a lot from the free throw line. She's hit now 34 out of 41 free throws. That means she's active around the basket. She draws a lot of contact. Now she has 35 points from the free throw line this season. Makes it 9-2. GCA trails Center Grove by 7. Quick shot by the Trojans, hit the back point, and now on a turnover picked up by Wilson. She finds Booker, and she scores her 8th point of the ball game.
Good start by Booker, but credit Mary Wilson on the steal. There's a great defensive play by Hobson. Center Grove goes the other way, leading 11-2.
Hobson finds Carr, who just checked in the ball game. Foot on the line. She's short on the shot that time. That's Booker. Outlet pass deflected. It's loose. Bigelow and Hobson go after it. Jump ball, it belongs to CG.
Yeah, good hustle there by both Bigelow and Hobson. Center Grove's doing a good job as GCA wants to outlet it. They're doing a good job of stopping the transition. A couple deflections, got a steal on one of them.
4 minutes left to play. We're in the opening quarter. This is the Johnson County Tournament semifinal round. Center Grove versus GCA here at the Vandy Gym. Second matchup between these two schools. Played back in 2017 in the quarterfinals of the county tournament. And now away from the ball, a foul against the Trojans. This will go against Mary Wilson, her first.
Yeah, good tight pressure by GCA. Mary Wilson got caught with a little push trying to get open. Her first.
Pressuring defense by Booker, and she made some contact. She is called for the personal foul. That'll be her first, team's third. And Brent, with the COVID numbers being up in the area, tonight's game, or the whole county tournament, basically for fan support, it's players only. The families of the immediate families of the players are only allowed to attend, so minimal crowd here tonight, but They are making a lot of noise, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Lively crowd. It's a fun atmosphere for those that are here, and it's two good teams going at it. There's a Hobson drive, and she scores. Good drive to the bucket by Ella Hobson, her first two. Or excuse me, she now has 5.
She has a 3-pointer, now a 2-pointer. Makes it 13-2 Trojans. 3 minutes left to play, opening quarter. Winner goes to the championship game in the county tournament on Saturday at Whiteland, 7 o'clock, to play the Whiteland Warriors. Bigelow, foot on the line, rimmed it. Out of bounds, it'll be Center Grove basketball. And Brent, the Trojans had a great start against Indian Creek on Tuesday night and another great start tonight.
Yeah, they were ahead 26-6 after the first quarter against Indian Creek, but then kind of let off the gas pedal a little bit, and it was pretty even the second, third quarters. But you're right, 2 really good starts here in the first 2 rounds of the county tournament by Center Grove.
Wilson, 25 points against Indian Creek on Tuesday. I believe she had 15 in that first quarter. Booker, baseline drive, draws contact. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Fry on a block. That'll send Booker to the line to shoot 2. Kevin, she has a chance to get in double figures with a couple free throws.
She had, 17 points in the win against Indian Creek. A lot of those points came in the fourth quarter. Tonight, she's getting a lot of points here in this opening quarter. She's now got 9.
Yeah, and like we said, that supporting cast can be so important. If they're going to shut down Wilson and body her everywhere she goes, that's going to leave a couple open. It's Booker so far who now has 10 points on the evening with that free throw.
What a start for the freshman. 15-2 Trojans. 2:30 left to play, opening quarter. Bigelow, backdoor cut, finds 13. That's Stubblefield. She had a layup, but she kind of lost control of the ball. They'll reset the offense.
Yeah, she made a good back cut, and Booker didn't see her, but she lost control. They got Izzy Reed down low, and that's where they want her. No good, but jump ball, good. She's such a good offensive rebounder. That's a couple already tonight.
She's one heck of a competitor.
Yeah, she is.
She has really led this Cougars team this year. In the win against Edinburgh, 24 points, 13 rebounds. Against Decatur Central, 20 points, 15 boards. Against Triton Central, 29 points. And against Shortridge, 34 points. Corner 3, good by Stubblefield.
Yeah, that's the girl you cannot leave open for 3. Stubblefield, she has great range. She'll shoot it out from the volleyball line if you let her, and that time she got open and drills it.
3 by Carr is a swish. A lot of threes here by the Trojans early, 18-5 CG.
Yeah, they didn't even get out to contest that one, and she made him pay, knocked it down.
Center Grove now 4 3-pointers in this opening quarter. 90 seconds left to play. Bigelow takes it to the wing. Shot on the way is good by Savannah Fry. 18-7 CG. Kevin Stuckmeyer, 3-0 in county championship games, trying to win his 4th this year. First, though, they got to get through GCA tonight here in the semifinal round. Good start for the Trojans. Carr, another jump shot just inside the 3-point arc. That's a 2. She's got 5 quick wins off the bench.
Yeah, and they left her open, wide open again. It's like they didn't want to guard her twice in a row, and she made him pay both times. Good
Izzy
pass.
Reed goes off the glass too hard.
It's a great interior pass to find Reed, who had her defender pinned and just didn't go down. They're going to hold for 1, probably with 34 seconds to play here in the first.
Freshman Madeline Poe with the basketball, just checked in moments ago. Coach Stuckmeyer, we did hear him say, go for 1 shot as the Trojans brought the ball into the front court, down to 20 seconds. Aubrey Booker, 5'7" freshman, 10 points. Leading the way for the Trojans. Hobson, 5 points. Emily Carr, 5 points. Underclassmen doing the job, and Booker scores again. She's got 12.
They left her wide open. Last second shot, close for Stubblefield, doesn't go, and Center Grove, Kevin, 22-7, impressive first quarter.
Very impressive opening quarter. 12 big wins for Aubrey Booker, the freshman, 5 by Carr, and Hobson has 5, and Center Grove leads Greenwood Christian Academy 22-7 after the first quarter here at the Vandy in the Johnson County Tournament semifinal game. This is Center Grove Trojan basketball.
At Aqua Systems, we believe in one simple idea, that it should be easy to get great water. That's why we provide a hassle-free sales process with money-back guarantees and the best warranties anywhere, all on equipment made in the USA. In fact, at Aqua Systems, we make it so easy to fix your home's water that 9 out of 10 people who shop with us buy from us. Contact Aqua Systems today. You'll love your water.
We're ready for the second quarter here at the Vandy. Center Grove leads GCA 22-7. This is the Johnson County Tournament semifinal game. The freshman, Aubrey Booker, 12 points in that opening quarter. Brent, she was impressive.
Yeah, she really was. She was red hot from the field, obviously, and they found her. She left her open, and like I said, she made them pay almost every time in that first quarter. 12 points for the freshman.
Tuesday night, the senior Mary Wilson got the Trojans off to a hot start with 15 points. Mary Wilson not scoring in the opening quarter tonight, so it shows that the underclassmen here in this first quarter for CG stepping up. Again, Booker, 12, freshman. Emily Carr off the bench, sophomore, has 5. And sophomore Ella Hobson, a starter, also with 5. So again, the underclassmen for CG doing a great job, and Booker gets a well-deserved break. She'll head to the bench. Carr, Lothamer, swings it. Shot fake by Hobson. Poe's going to take one from downtown, rattled out. Lothamer, offensive board, put back doesn't go, gets her own rebound, and finds Hobson wide open for a 3. Weak side rebound, a battle for it, it's loose, chased down by Carr.
Good job there by Carr, and offensive boards, they turn the tables. Center Grove has 3 on this possession.
Mary Wilson fires a 3. It's long. Rebound, Carr. Poe fires a 3.
That was on A, I think.
Oh, excuse me. On A?
Yeah.
On A, a freshman playing off the bench. Carr sets the feet, fires. A lot of shot attempts for the Trojans. They come up empty.
Yeah, really good possession, but GCA survived the possession, giving up 4 offensive rebounds. There's double field from deep, no good.
Collision between On A and Izzy Reed. Here come the Trojans. Lothamer inside, off the glass, left it short. Just couldn't finish.
Yeah, need to make those. That was wide open. Good defense there by Nay. Turning Bigelow.
Going strong to the basket, Stubblefield. She draws contact. She'll get 2 shots. Yeah, excuse me on that. Madeline Poe's a freshman. She's 24, and you got Audrey Onay, number 2, also a freshman. So some new faces for Coach Stuckmeyer this year. Again, a lot of freshmen getting an opportunity this year at the varsity level. Stubblefield hits the first free throw. She averages 12 points a ball game, shoots 50% from the free throw line, and leads GCA in steals, averaging 4.3 steals per game.
Yeah, she's a very active guard. I remember watching her play. She had 20 points against Center Grove last year for Greenwood before she transferred over to GCA against the Center Grove team in the county.
She also leads GCA in assists with 5 per game. She hits both free throws. She's got 5 points in the ball game. 22-9, CG leads it. 5:40 to go. We're in the second quarter. McWilliams, senior, back in there. Finds Lothamer. Good defense by Izzy Reed on Lothamer. Hobson will try to go baseline. Tries to bounce pass it to the middle to McWilliams. Taken away by Izzy Reed, but then taken right back from Hobson, and she scores.
There's that transition defense again. The GCA wants to get it out and go, and Center Grove has forced a couple turnovers. And they capitalize with it too.
Hobson, 7 points in the ball game. Whistle. I do believe they're going to get Carr. Yes, Carr made some contact on the arm. She's now got her first foul.
Yeah, you're going to see Ane check right back into this game. I assume she's going to check in for Carr. We don't know yet, but she'll be back in next dead ball.
5 minutes to go in this opening half.
And Kevin, they just do such a good job making passing tough.
Contesting all the passes. They put heavy pressure.
Yeah, ball pressure.
Ball pressure, but also the denial as well.
Yeah, they're very good. When their defensive positioning is good and they're pressuring the ball, it makes it very, very tough for their opponent. And tonight, GCA is feeling that. A few turnovers here for the Cougars. 24-9, Center Grove.
Great minutes from Emily Carr, a sophomore. 5 points. She'll get a breather. Booker back in. Ane. Bounce pass goes out to Booker. She chases it down.
Good pass.
She drives and kicks, and three-pointer good. Hobson.
She's in double figures. 10 points now for Hobson.
27-9 CG.
You got to get out there on Stubblefield. You cannot give her space. She makes them pay a three.
She's got 8 points in the ball game. Her second three of the night. Ane misses on the three. Wide open is Booker for a three. Catches rim. Offensive board and 2 points.
Yeah, second chance points for Center Grove. Hobson now with 12.
A lot of offensive rebounds in the first half for CG. Coach Weems not happy about the blocking out, the lack thereof.
Yeah, and they're usually really, really good. Obviously, that's what I said earlier. It's like we got a 3-second call, 5-second call, excuse me. But they out-rebound their opponents 30. They average 36 rebounds a game. That's so high. And tonight, Center Grove probably out-rebound. We don't have the stats over here, but I would think that Center Grove is out-rebounding right now.
29-12 CG. See Wilson back in for the Trojans. Booker 12 points in the opening quarter. Still looking for that first basket here in the second quarter. Wilson lifts up for a three, is long with it. Rebound, Izzy Reed. Fry. Skip pass to the wing. Stubblefield tries another three, this one down and out. She's got a couple of them tonight. That one didn't quite go for her.
Yeah, that's the one part of the game plan they're not doing a very good job on. They're going to get a foul on Bigelow here, but I talked to Coach Stuckmeyer this morning. He said anytime Stubblefield is inside the volleyball line, you have to get out and cover. And they let her have 2 or 3 open ones here so far in this first half.
McWilliams will take a break. Lindsey Walker, sophomore, number 22, in for the first time tonight for the Trojans. And an over and back violation against the Trojans.
Yeah, just an unforced error there. The pass was right along the 10-second line, and Hobson lost her balance. Giving the ball back to the Cougars. They trail 29-12, 2:57 to play.
Booker now with the assignment to guard Reed. Switched off now, Walker. And now Booker comes with the help defense. Along with, I think that's Ane, number 2. Yes, Ane gets the loose ball.
Great defense there to double Izzy Reed. Booker got the steal. There's another 3 attempt.
Short. That one by Lindsey Walker.
They left Reed wide open that time. No good. Rebound on A. Kevin, if they can limit it to 1 opportunity per possession, be a great job by Center Grove this evening with this tough rebounding team by GCA. Good
Wilson
steal.
had it tipped away. Good defense by Savannah Fry. 2 minutes to play. Opening half. Bigelow, lob pass inside. Reed left it short. She goes after the loose ball. Can't come up with it.
That's going to be a foul on Reed.
A reach-in foul on Reed. I got her with her first foul.
A little bit of frustration there, I think. She tried to get the ball back and committed the foul. She knew she did, but she got the ball where she wanted, down low, just couldn't capitalize.
CG, though, they're throwing 2, maybe 3 bodies at her.
Yeah, they're fronting them, and the help coming over along the baseline on the backside is doing a great job. defending her, and again limited to one possession, or excuse me, one attempt per possession.
Izzy Reed thus far just 2 free throws, no field goals. Again, she averages 28 points a ball game.
Yeah, Kev, you told me Mary Wilson and Izzy Reed have no field goals between them, but the Sporting Cast is doing a great job.
Good try by Lothamer, tried to use the glass. Stubblefield, great first half for Stubblefield. She'll go to line to shoot 2.
Yeah. Good take there by Stubblefield to draw the foul. It's going to be on Hobson, her first. She's got a great looking shot, Kevin.
Sure does. Brooklyn Stubblefield, senior guard, 5'7", averages 12 points a ball game. Got them both. She's the leading scorer for GCA with 10 points. She's got 10 of the team's 14. GCA has a lot of weapons on offense. 4 players in double figures, so as far as their season averages are concerned. Inside, Wilson left it short off the glass. She chases down the rebound to the corner. Now picked up by Ellie Bigelow, and she's knocked to the floor. Foul against Mary Wilson. That'll be number 2 on Wilson.
Yeah, you're going to get Hane checking back in. I assume they're going to get Wilson out just to protect her foul, so she doesn't get that third here in the first half. But
that 7th foul, Mary Wilson second, sends out Bigelow to the line for 1.
Bigelow will be to the line. Shoots 88% on the season, so great free throw shooter. Jinxed her.
Rebound, Fry. Bigelow for 3, left it short. Booker with the rebound. 45 seconds to play in this opening half, and let's see if the Trojans may elect to go for the final shot of the half. Hane to McWilliams. Good defense on Hobson. That's Stubblefield. Denial defense.
Absolutely. Good solid denial in the passing lanes. They couldn't get it to her. They want Hobson to get it to set up the offense.
Now she finally gets it with 18 seconds to play in this second quarter. Now the ball kicked out of bounds by Stubblefield, and really good defense by GCA here on the perimeter.
Yeah, they're making a conscious effort to take Hobson out of handling the ball and running the point position. They're going to double her and deny her.
Down to 5 seconds. She's double teamed.
This
double team is creating all kinds of havoc for the Trojans, and now they're going to put a reach-in foul on GCA.
I think they're going to get Stubblefield, and Center Grove's going to call timeout, try to set up a play here to score with 2.7 to go. But
second foul.
Foul number 2 on Brooklyn Stubblefield. 2.7 seconds to play here in this opening half, and this trapping defense on the perimeter out front is really giving Center Grove some fits.
Yeah, and it's done that early in the season. That was one area that Coach Stuckmeyer said they need to keep progressing. They need to be poised with the ball at all times, especially in the double team situations and pressure. So I know that's one thing they've been working on. Tonight you're seeing it really pretty much for the first time here by GCA, and it's really just on Hobson. She does such a good job from running the point. 2.7 seconds to go. See what kind of play Coach Stuck calls. It's going to be Booker.
Missed the runner. Good try. And that will take us to halftime here at the Vandy Gym, and the Center Grove Trojans lead at 29-14 over the Greenwood Christian Academy Cougars in the Johnson County Tournament semifinal round. Winner goes to the championship on Saturday night at Whiteland to play the Whiteland Warriors at 7 o'clock. This is Center Grove Trojan basketball.
At Aqua Systems, we believe in one simple idea, that it should be easy to get great water. That's why we provide a hassle-free sales process with money-back guarantees and the best warranties anywhere, all on equipment made in the USA. In fact, at Aqua Systems, we make it so easy to fix your home's water that 9 out of 10 people who shop with us buy from us. Contact Aqua Systems today. You'll love your water.
Welcome back inside the Vandy Gym here at Center Grove High School. CG leading GCA 29-14 in the 2020 Johnson County Tournament Girls Basketball Semifinal game. Kevin Conrad with you. This is our halftime report. Special guest joining us tonight from the Center Grove football team, Austin Booker. And Austin, before we talk about the big game tomorrow night, let's talk a little bit about Aubrey Booker. What a great first quarter. She puts in 12 points after 17 points on Tuesday. Your sister's playing really, really well. She's only a freshman. Talk about how proud you are of her start here, of her young career in high school.
Yeah, she's a stud. She got the opportunity to come out freshman year and show what she could do, and she's just out there proving it right now.
She sure is. She's a phenomenal athlete, and I got a chance to watch Aubrey the last couple of years as we did the Center Grove Middle School North versus Central girls basketball games, and I knew she was quite the talent. But to step into this program and not only play varsity but starting as a freshman, that means it just says a lot about her game. But Austin, let's talk about the big game for you guys tomorrow night. Class 6A, number 1 CG will be at Ben Davis, and the Class 6A, like I mentioned, Final Four, semi-state championship. How was your week of practice, Austin, in preparation for the big game tomorrow night?
Super upbeat. Made sure everybody is where they're at, knows what they're doing their job, so we can go out there and beat Ben Davis.
I'll say their quarterback, he's improved quite a bit, hasn't he, since we saw him earlier in the season. He can throw it and he can run it.
Yeah, he's been able to get out of the pocket a little bit better later in the season, so try to get that contained. And, yeah.
Well, Austin, you're coming down the home stretch. You're a senior. You're going to be headed to Minnesota. You're committed to play for the Gophers in football, but maybe just talk about, obviously you want to play the one more game after tomorrow night. You want to get to that Lucas Oil State Championship game, but just playing with your fellow seniors tomorrow night, boy, it's a special class.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to go out there, get a dub, get on to state, get another ring.
What's it like playing on that D-line? You look over and you got Caden Curry and Owen Green and James Schott. That front four is about as good as I've ever seen Center Grove have.
Yeah, it's super reassuring. We just know that we can all do our own job, and there won't be any open spots, so it's really, really good to have.
And also, got to mention Jackson Schott, linebacker, along with Trey Clark and Matt Holt in his first year with the Trojans. The linebacking core has been superb this year.
Yeah, super solid, like front eight, I would say. So,
tell us about Caden Curry. This guy is an absolute stud. What's it been like playing with Caden the last couple of years?
It's great. It's a good competition. It's a good kid to look at and see like what you could do better, and he does the same with me. We just share what we see, and it's been really good so far.
Again, we're visiting with Austin Booker, a senior defensive end for the Trojans. Tomorrow night, CG will be at BD for the semi-state championship game. And Austin, like I mentioned, you're headed off to Minnesota. Great football program, great coaching staff. Just tell us a little bit about this decision-making process. What was it about Minnesota that impressed you so much?
I really feel like family. I was super comfortable. Knew the D-line coach for a long time. Head coach jumped right in just like him, being super supportive, talked to him a lot. It's been a good experience.
Have they talked to you as far as what they want you to be when you go up there? What position? Do you want to stay at D-end? Or?
It's going to be D-end. They have a stand-up spot at D-end, so they might throw me in there. It just depends how they want to put weight on me.
Well, Austin, before we let you go, I understand you got quite a few relatives that tune in to football games on Friday night, and obviously now your sister's basketball games. Any shout-outs you want to give to any family members out there?
Yeah, shout-out to all the family in Texas watching. Brent, Crystal, both my grandparents, Mason. love the support, just football and basketball. It's been great.
I got a feeling they'll be tuning in tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah, they're always watching.
Well, Austin, great career. All the best tomorrow night against Ben Davis. Let's get the win, and let's see if we can get that return trip back to Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Austin Booker, senior defensive end, joined us here at halftime. Appreciate his time. Again, all the best to him and the Trojans tomorrow night. Again, they're going to have a big matchup against the Giants on the road at Ben Davis. And the all-time series between Ben Davis and Center Grove is tied at 15-15. And Center Grove has never led in this series, so an opportunity for the Trojans not only get the Final Four win tomorrow night, but also take an advantage in that overall series against the Giants. That game will kick off at 7 o'clock, and you can watch the live stream tomorrow night. It is pay-per-view. It's going to be on ihsaatv.org. Again, we're at halftime. Center Grove leads GCA 29-14 in the Johnson County Tournament girls basketball semifinal game. Brent Nickerson now rejoins me, and Brent, fine young talent, Austin Booker, and great young man, and he's doing great things here for CG, and he'll continue to do great things as he moves on to Minnesota.
Yeah, he's been very, very solid this year. That front four, like you were talking about, they're so solid. You have Curry on one side and Booker on the other. You pick your poison. But, man, he's been such a good athlete this year for Center Grove, and wish him all the best at Minnesota. And it's fun to watch his little sister tonight. I mean, she's on fire. Had 12 points there early and leading Center Grove with Hobson. So, yeah, great week for the Booker family.
Brent, I know you've got the scores from the first half. You mentioned Booker, a great opening quarter, 12 points.
Yeah, so only 3 people scored on each team, and if you'd have told me that Reed and Wilson were going to be held to 2 combined points in the first half, I would have thought you're a little crazy, but that's happened tonight. The defensive effort's been great on both of those 2, and Savannah Fry had 2 points for GCA, 2 as well for Izzy Reed. They were led in scoring by Brooklyn Stubblefield, who had double figures, 10 points, and for their 14. For Center Grove, again, only 3 scored. Emily Carr, the 5'7" sophomore, had 5 points, 1 3-pointer and a 2-pointer. And they were led in scoring by Aubrey Booker, 5'7" guard, and Ella Hobson, also a 5'6" guard, both with 12 points for Center Grove. So, Kevin, they did a great job against the 2 leaders, I would say, the offensive leaders, at least stat-wise and points-wise, but the Sporting Cast stepped up, especially for Center Grove.
Center Grove, again, great first quarter. Outscored the Cougars 22-7. I say that because CG had a great first quarter Tuesday night against Indian Creek. And in the second quarter, both teams scoring 7 points tonight. So it's 29-14 as we get ready to begin things here in the second half. We see GCA now out of their locker room to their bench. Center Grove still in its locker room. Again, the winner tonight will go to the championship game on Saturday night to play the Whiteland Warriors. Whiteland will host the county finals at 7 o'clock. I'm just wondering if there's ever been a team not actually play a first or second round game and make it to the county finals. I doubt that's ever happened because so for Whiteland, they get a first round bye. And for those that have not heard, Franklin, they won their game against Greenwood Tuesday night. And then on Tuesday, or the next day, Wednesday, they got their whole team put into quarantine, so they could not play tonight. It doesn't go down as a loss or a win for anybody. It's just a game that just basically gets canceled, not going to be made up. So Whiteland automatically goes to the finals.
Yeah, and that's an unfortunate situation. It can happen to any team at any time this year, and unfortunately it hit Franklin this year. And like we said earlier, it's a tough go for them. They work so hard, and all these girls do in the county, to get your team in position to try to win a Johnson County championship. They've been solid all year, ranked in the top 10, and just a very unfortunate situation that everybody feels for because everybody's living it, and unfortunately, like I said, it hit Franklin this week. So we wish them the best and hope everyone stays healthy at Franklin.
GCA will have the basketball to begin the third quarter. It appears original starters for both teams. Stubblefield, high left side, Reed being checked by McWilliams, now switches off. Hobson. Center Grove does a really good job switching on defense. Good closeout by Lothamer. Reed, good interior defense by Wilson, and Reed scores her first field goal in tonight's ball game. She had 2 free throws in that opening quarter. She's now got 4 in the ball game.
Yeah, they definitely made a conscious effort to get it to her down low. You can see what their game plan is going to be here in the second half, and I would expect pressure and double teaming on the ball here by the defense of the Cougars.
Reed checks Booker. Hobson fires the three, short. Rebound, great job by GCA. You can see them blocking out that time. Had 3 blue jerseys inside. Three-pointer doesn't quite go for Savannah Fry. Hobson pushes quickly to the corner, wide open, 3 for Wilson. Cleared out by Odell. Whistle, reach-in foul against the Trojans.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Lothamer. It'll be her second, but a good look for Mary Wilson. Couldn't get it to go down. She shoots about 35% from 3. Can't get one to fall yet here tonight. Kevin, very similar game to Indian Creek on Tuesday night. Big lead and then just kind of steadied the ship for both teams. Played pretty even in that second quarter. Obviously it was 7-7, but there's another 3 attempt by Greenwood Christian. No good. And there's Izzy Reed and what she does best.
Rebound, put it back in. She's got 6 points, 4 of them quickly here in this third quarter. 29-18. Here come the Cougars. Lothamer double team. Great pressure by the Cougars. Now McWilliams down the lane is fouled. Savannah Fry picks up the personal.
I think they're going to get Bigelow instead. Could have called it on either one. They got Bigelow her second. McWilliams to the line. 4-2, misses the first.
%83% from the stripe this season for the senior Emily McWilliams, 5'8". Guard forward, and this one's short. And tipped to the corner by Wilson, and she chases it down. Booker fakes the 3, goes baseline. Bounce pass. Hobson for 3. Rebound, Reed. GCA doing a great job on the boards here in the third quarter. Also great defensive intensity as well. Off the missed shot inside. Follow-up is good. And a timeout called by Coach Kevin Stuckmeyer.
Yeah, that's exactly the second half start that GCA needed and Center Grove did not need. Just GCA's come out to play here, playing tough here in this second half and limiting Center Grove's offensive possession to just 1 attempt. And Center Grove hasn't had any here in the third quarter. So, again, they've cut into that lead. It's 29-20, 6-0 run to start the third quarter by the Cougars.
So Stubblefield missed that basket. Savannah Fry follows up with her 4th point of the ball game. 6-0 run here for the Cougars, and actually 8-0 run if you go back to the end of that second quarter. So a good timeout by Kevin Stuckmeyer.
Good intensity on this end of the floor by GCA. It's giving Center Grove problems on the offensive end.
Emily Carr checks in. Wilson still looking for her first points in tonight's ball game. On the back door cut.
Great pass. Good play out of the timeout by Coach Kevin Stuckmeyer.
First basket for Mary Wilson.
Yeah, and Kevin, if they're going to play the passing lanes that tight, that back door is going to be open, and Wilson took advantage.
Center Grove by 11. Puts an end to GCA's 8-0 run. Reed inside. Looks opposite. Stubblefield wide open, long with the 3. She doesn't miss very often. And in the back court, foul committed by Savannah Fry.
Now they got Bigelow again. That's going to be her 3rd.
Bigelow and Fry with the pressuring defense. Bigelow reach-in foul. Junior guard, 5'7". 3 personal fouls. Carr. Wilson trying to flash to the ball. Good defense by Reed. Booker loses the dribble. Inside Lothamer. Power move. Missed it. Rebound being bounced around. Finally, the Cougars come up with it. Stubblefield trying to go baseline. Good defense by Carr. Took it away. Reed to Fry. Stubblefield this time gets the baseline. Good help defense by Lothamer. Weak side rebound. Odell. and a jump ball, and it will be Trojan basketball.
Yeah, good double team on the rebound, and we've seen a lot of that tonight. Could have called a foul, and they called jump ball. Could have gone either way. Possession to the Trojans. They lead 31-20. As we see number 5, that's Chloe Greider, in to the ball game for the first time this evening for GCA. Adriane checks in for the Trojans as well.
Carr runs the point, allows Hobson to run the baseline, try to get open for some floaters like that one or some three-point shots, and she drills the floater. She's got 14.
Yeah, she's very good on the offensive end. That time passed up the 3 attempt, stayed patient, and let her have the floater, and she knocked it down.
Long 3, in and out for Bigelow. Carr in the backcourt, fouled.
That's going to be Bigelow's 4th. That's a big foul. 3:47 to play in the third quarter. She has 4.
I think she's picked up all 3 of those fouls here in this third quarter. Some tough luck there for Bigelow.
They're gonna get Odell right back in the game.
Dory Odell, 5'10", junior. Hobson this time brings it into the front court. Wilson at the free throw line, squares up. Onay launches the 3. Cleared out by Izzy Reed, the 5'9" senior.
Yeah, 17 rebounds a game, and I see why. She's aggressive down there. That's a great drive by Stubblefield.
She leads GCA with 12 points.
Her first 2-point basket tonight. Great drive there by the senior guard.
Stubblefield and Booker each with 12. 10-point lead. It's been a while since GCA's had this game down to single digits. They're getting closer. Down by 10. Carr goes baseline.
Good move.
Good finish.
Great move by Emily Carr. She has 7 in the game. 13-point lead once again for Center Grove.
Inside 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. A trip to the county championship on the line here tonight. Stubblefield fouled. She'll get 2 shots. She's got a great shot fake, and that sets up her drive so well.
Yeah, quick first step after the shot fake, and then she's very good with the ball handling. She works her way through the lane, gets a foul called there on Ane. Misses the first. It's her first miss of the night. She's 4 or 5 now from the line.
Hobson will take a break for the Trojans. Comes back, hits the next one. Now she's the leading scorer in tonight's game with 13 points. Wilson, 3 is off the mark. Battle for the rebound, and Ane had it momentarily, had it knocked away. At last touch CG. So GCA ball with 2:29 to go here in the third. Wilson still struggling with that perimeter shot. Just 1 basket tonight, 2 points. Lob inside, shot blocked. Good defense by McWilliams. Blocked Fry's shot. And
great defense, yeah.
Booker gets the steal in the corner.
You got to credit McWilliams there, and then the double team forces a turnover.
Behind a screen from Carr, swish. Mary Wilson, her first 3 of the night. She's got 5. Big win for CG.
It was going to happen at some point. Great looking shot there by Mary Wilson. Drills it. 15-point lead again for the Trojans. There's Izzy Reed. She's blocked on a double team. Another block by McWilliams. Great defense by the senior, Emily McWilliams.
This has been a great third quarter by both teams.
Yeah, it's been very aggressive. Everybody's playing hard. There's another block. Call a foul there. That'll be Izzy Reed. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Ane gets her second foul. This one's sending Izzy Reed to the line.
Ane picks up her second foul.
And it was on McWilliams.
And they're saying on the clock right now, number 2, but I thought
yeah,
the same.
It was on McWilliams. She even looked over. but
maybe they called it incorrectly. So we'll put it on McWilliams. If so, that's her first, I do believe.
Yeah, I don't know. Izzy Reed knocks down the free throw. She has 7. She shoots a lot of free throws, as you said.
That's because she is so active on the boards and around the basket. She's quite the competitor.
Yeah, Coach Stuckmeyer said most of her points come from offensive rebound opportunities and the free throw line. And he was right. She's very aggressive and very good down low.
Full timeout called with 1:44 to go in the third. Center Grove 38, Greenwood Christian Academy 25. A big thank you to our Center Grove girls basketball sponsors tonight: Frost Brown Todd LLC, Aqua Systems, Schultz and Pogue, Chicago's Pizza, North Point Engineering Surveying, Farmers Insurance, the Jenny Stoops Agency, Carpenter Realty, Darren Phoenix Agent, Duke Homes, Kopeski Auto Wash, Perfection Property Services, Quality Supply and Tool, and Liz Donovan Photography. So big thank you to all those wonderful sponsors of Center Grove girls basketball this season. Brent, it's been a busy week. It's been a great week. Tuesday night we were here for the girls' county opener against Indian Creek. Good win for the Trojans. Last night, Coach Hahn and his Center Grove boys basketball team had a scrimmage against preseason number 1 Lawrence North. I felt like the Trojans looked very good last night against the Wildcats.
Yeah, they looked very good for being shorthanded and won 2 of the 3 quarters during the varsity scrimmage. They looked solid. They hit a lot of threes, shot it very well, but played really hard on the boards and got on the floor. It was a good night for Coach Hahn. He was extremely happy.
Tonight, Final Four of the county tournament. CG in front of GCA, 38-25. Wilson from the corner, this time short on the 3. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds. Whistle, foul against Carr. That'll be number 2 on Emily Carr. And then, of course, tomorrow night, actually number 3 on Carr. Tomorrow night, number 1 CG football will be at Ben Davis for the semi-state 7 o'clock kickoff, and we'll be there as well for the live stream on ihsaatv.org.
Kevin, I had her for 2 as well, so I don't know where she picked up that third, but there's a 3 by Greenwood Christian Academy. Savannah Fry, her first 3 of the night, 7 points.
Getting very interesting. GCA within 10. McWilliams with a rare 3-pointer. Hit the back point. Rebound, Stubblefield. A chance to get this to single digits here for the Cougars. Stubblefield on the drive. Couldn't quite get it off the glass, but who's there for the rebound? Izzy Reed, and she'll go once again back to the line to shoot a couple of free throws.
And an important foul. That's going to be 3rd on Mary Wilson as well. So Izzy Reed, again, offensive rebound. She gets 8.7 of those a game, and she turns it into 2 free throw attempts.
Good rotation. Doesn't quite get the roll, and we'll see Hobson back in for the Trojans. Carr will take a breather. Good minutes again for Carr. They're getting quality minutes from Carr off the bench.
Yeah, she's played very well tonight.
Next one for Reed, gets the roll. I got her now with 9 points in the ball game.
Yep.
And it's a single-digit lead now for the Trojans, 38-29. 38 seconds to go. We're in the third quarter. Trojans, it appear, going for that high percentage shot, possibly the final shot of the quarter. Fry, heavy pressure on Mary Wilson. McWilliams holds it. Now goes to work with 10 seconds. Wilson on A for 3, banked in the 3-pointer. What do they say? The bank is open late.
It was open there, high arching 3, and good end, fortunate end to the third quarter for Center Grove. They had to cut to 9 points to take a 12-point lead to the fourth.
This is the Johnson County Tournament semifinal game. The winner goes to the championship game on Saturday at 7 o'clock at Whiteland. to play the Whiteland Warriors. This is Center Grove Trojan basketball.
At Aqua Systems, we believe in one simple idea, that it should be easy to get great water. That's why we provide a hassle-free sales process with money-back guarantees and the best warranties anywhere, all on equipment made in the USA. In fact, at Aqua Systems, we make it so easy to fix your home's water that 9 out of 10 people who shop with us buy from us. Contact Aqua Systems today. You'll love your water.
We're underway in quarter number 4 here at the Vandy. GCA with the basketball, trailing Center Grove 41-29. Great third quarter by both teams. Hane finished off that third quarter with a banked-in 3, and now she picks up a personal foul here.
Yeah, one more and they're in the bonus. That's 16 fouls already for Center Grove. 7:29 to play here in the fourth.
Double team on Izzy Reed. Again, a lot of bodies coming her way. And now a jump ball. Aubrey Booker was able to tie her up, and it will be Trojan ball.
Yeah, good play there by the freshman. Another key play Tuesday night against Indian Creek. They had started to cut into the lead, and it was Booker who stepped up with 2 big baskets and 5 points, and there she gets a key turnover, forced turnover by GCA. Here comes the pressure by the Cougars, and this is one area that Coach Stuckmeyer said they need to be really poised with the basketball.
GCA outscored the Trojans 15-12 in the third quarter. Mary Wilson wide open for a 3, got it.
And that's the problem. If they do try to double team, somebody's going to be left wide open. That time it's the girl you don't want to leave open, and Mary Wilson knocks down the 3.
Mary Wilson again last night, if you did not hear, committed to the University of Denver. Denver Pioneers, D1 program. Congratulations to Mary. Stubblefield from downtown. Loose ball. Good job by Lothamer. She was able to come up with it. Hobson trying to go off the glass with the runner. Follow up by Booker doesn't go. Being volleyball tipped around. Lothamer steps in, gets the rebound. Shot doesn't go, gets her own board. Now she'll find Booker. Looks to go baseline. Bounce pass inside. McWilliams. Diagonal pass wide open. Hobson along with the 3. Kicks out long. Lothamer chases it down at midcourt. Wide open. Booker short. And now the ball is tipped out of bounds. A reach-in foul against the Trojans.
Yeah, they've had 2 possessions like that where they've had 3, 4, even 5 shot attempts and couldn't knock it down. Same thing there for the Trojans. And Izzy Reed's going to go to the line with a bonus on the foul by Lothamer.
83% from the stripe this season. 5 out of 6 tonight from the stripe, and Booker will get a rest on the bench. Carr back in for her. Reed trying to get into double digits, and she rolls that one out. She's got 9 points in the ball game.
Yeah, she plays hard.
And she does not take a break. She plays every second of the ball game. At least she has tonight.
Yeah, she looks worn out right now. She's struggling on this end of the floor right now, but she's gone awfully hard all night. Both teams have. It's been a good battle.
Carr, rebound. Lothamer trying to find some space. Can't finish. Follow up by Wilson is good. 10 points for Mary Wilson.
Yep, second chance points again for Center Grove. Wilson's in double figures.
Good ball movement by the Cougars. Down and out. Savannah Fry.
Good looking shot, just didn't go down for Fry. Oh, they leave Carr wide open this time.
Baseline, good foul actually. Fouled her before she got the layup. Foul on the baseline.
That's going to be on Chloe Grider, her first, as we see Odell check back in for Grider for the Cougars. Good drive there by Carr, drawing the foul.
Carr inside, follow-away shot by Wilson. She's catching fire now. She's got 12 points, all here in the second half.
Looks like a designed out-of-bounds play to get her posted up, and she knocked it down. Again, 12 points for Wilson.
Short by Stubblefield. 48-29 Trojans. Carr pushes quickly. Booker, should say McWilliams, sets the feet, fires on the three. It's short, and they're going to get Lothamer with the foul.
That'll be her fourth. Izzy Reed back to the line for GCA.
Isla Lothamer picks up that fourth foul for hers. The eighth of the Trojans. Andrea in the game for Lothamer.
Ane will replace Lothamer against Shalee with 4 fouls.
Yeah, Lothamer did a great job down low on the glass, especially. A few offensive rebounds in the last couple possessions for the Trojans. Reed back to the line.
She's 5 out of 7 tonight, 9 points. So she'll be definitely a double-double tonight. We know she's got plenty of rebounds tonight. She now has 10 points.
She's very impressive. I haven't been able to watch her play, but I've seen some highlights and read the stat lines, and she's definitely good. Just so active.
I love her competitive spirit.
Yep.
48-31 CG. 4.5 minutes to play. We're in the fourth quarter. Carr.
Yeah, they're going to be very methodical here and wait for good shots. Up by 17, 4:20 to play. No need to even shoot.
Look for that high percentage shot, something going to the basket. Izzy Reed jumps the passing lane with the steal and finishes. Great body control.
On that left Wilson wide open.
Wilson misses on the three. Outlet, Bigelow crosses over to the right hand, scores her first field goal.
4 quick wins by the Cougars, and it's back to 13, and Coach Kevin Stuckmeyer has seen enough. Timeout, full timeout by Coach Stuckmeyer and the Trojans.
Great timeout by Coach Stuckmeyer. Time to recompose. 48-35 Trojans. 3:50 left to go. We're in the fourth quarter. Center Grove, the 7-time defending champs here in the county. Last team to win it besides Center Grove. Go back a few years. Got a guess?
Oh, when was it?
Center Grove's won the last 7.
Well,
let me give you a hint here. GCA just joined about 2017.
Don't put me on the spot. You're Mr. He does this all the time.
And I read today, this was surprising. Franklin, I guess, has not won the county championship, but it was Greenwood.
Oh, Greenwood. Okay.
Greenwood beat Center Grove.
Franklin would have had a very good chance this year. That's a solid
great
team.
chance,
and,
yes.
You know, we've mentioned a couple times, it's unfortunate that the COVID quarantine hit their team in an untimely manner, and unfortunately they won't get the opportunity to play for it this year, so wish them the best.
Franklin right now 4-0 on the year, number 11 in the Class 4A poll, number 20 overall in the coaches poll. They beat Greenwood in that first round county game down at Franklin Tuesday night, 75-25. And
yeah, they can shoot the three, there's no doubt.
Oh, big time. And they're in quarantine until November 28th, so they'll be out for a little bit of time here.
Foul called there on Stubblefield, a push from behind, pressuring the basketball.
Good job by Carr. Wilson sets the feet, fires the three, got it.
They'll take that one all day. Wide open, 15 points now, all in the second half for the senior, Mary Wilson.
Stubblefield
Good give and go. There
Follow
she
up.
is.
Izzy Reed, 15 points. The great rebounders always in position to get those rebounds and putbacks. That's Izzy Reed. She has a nose for the ball.
She absolutely does. Great positioning, and she finishes the offensive rebound with a bucket. There's a long three by Ane. No good. Good hustle there again by Reed. Falls to the floor. Tie up by Ella Hobson.
Some Trojan hustle for the jump ball. Possession of the Cougars.
Three minutes to play in the fourth. Savannah Fry inside to Reed. And she is fouled. Reach-in foul is going against Hobson.
And again, it was the missed shot. Second chance on the offensive rebound by Izzy Reed.
That was Ella Hobson's second foul.
$16 points for Reed. Half of those from the free throw line tonight. She's got 8, make it 9 from the free throw line.
9 of 11, 17 points, and the lead's back to 12. They will not go away. There's going to be a foul on Reed. They still have a couple more, at least one more to give before Center Grove's in the bonus.
Izzy Reed's first foul.
Stubblefield got her hand on it. Reed. Cross court, Bigelow. Last touch, McWilliams. She tipped it out of bounds. The defensive pressure by GCA, forcing the turnover. 2:39 to go in this one. The Cougars trying to make a valiant comeback here late. Ball tipped by Wilson. Last touch, Bigelow.
Yeah. Deflected by Wilson off of Bigelow's hands. Big turnover there by GCA. Kevin, I'll tell you, Emily Carr's played very well tonight. She's been under control. She's scored some points. What she have, 7 or so? Yeah, 7 points. She's played very solid tonight.
That's the key word, under control. I like that, control. She's been very composed, great looking sophomore. And now traveling called against Center Grove.
It's a good drive. She got up in the air, didn't know what to do with it. Everybody was covered. Really the only chance she had was a reverse layup, and she didn't take it. Turnover by the Trojans.
Once again, Reed in the post. Stubblefield rimmed it on the 3. When you start rimming them late in the game, a lot of time that can be a sign of fatigue. Stubblefield has played so hard tonight, a lot of minutes.
She's been really solid.
She sure has. Center Grove.
Take some time off the clock here, yep.
See him spreading the floor, working the clock here. We're inside 2 minutes to play. And now a reach-in foul by Izzy Reed. Stops the clock with 1:44. Her third foul.
Yeah, I believe that'll send Ella Hobson to the free throw line, shooting the bonus. Hobson, great game tonight. She has 14 points, first trips to the line.
Izzy Reed's second foul.
$15 points for Ella Hobson. Again, she had season-high 17 against Warren Central. Got the next one as well. 16 points for the sophomore.
Two big free throws there by Ella Hobson. Back to a 14-point lead for the Trojans as we approach 1.5 minutes to play. Kevin Reed is gassed. I mean, she has played so hard. Good defense there on Stubblefield, and they're going to get another foul on Reed. And Mary Wilson this time will go to the line for the bonus for Center Grove.
So again, GCA on the year, 4 wins, no losses. In Class 1A, ranked number 6 in the computer rankings. Coaches poll has them number 3. Quality team.
Oh, they're going to make noise in 1A. There's no doubt. They are solid and they play hard.
They've won the sectional the last 2 years. Regional champs last year, lost to Lagodi in the semi-state. Short on the 3. Trojan ball.
Yeah, good hustle there by Savannah Fry. Couldn't quite get to it on the miss by Reed. And Center Grove, minute 12 to play, up 14.
Should also mention Izzy Reed, the all-time leading scorer and rebounder at Greenwood Christian Academy.
Yeah, the one thing that's going to hurt GCA is their depth. They don't play a lot of players. Tonight they've only played 6 or 7, and you can tell Stubblefield and Reed are feeling it right now. They've played a lot of minutes. I don't think either one have come out of the game, have they? I don't remember it.
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Stubblefield for 2.
Third foul on Hobson. Stubblefield misses here on the first free throw.
And you can tell she's been tired for here the last couple minutes here in the fourth quarter. Up and good for Stubblefield. She has 14 points now for the Cougars.
Full timeout called by Coach Alan Weems of GCA. But again, great effort by both teams tonight. Well played by both teams. Barring a miracle here, Center Grove will move on to the championship game on Saturday against Whiteland at 7 o'clock. And the Warriors, and again, advancing to the finals. They had a bye and then do the quarantine by Franklin. So they should be well rested. I do believe they did play a game last night, the varsity. They did pick up a game against Noblesville.
Yeah.
I talked to Dave Eads, their athletic director, and he said that was a good thing. They were able to pick up a game last night.
Yeah, it's good for them, and got to stay in rhythm a little bit heading into the finals of the Johnson County tournament against Noblesville. I didn't see how it ended up. Did you see the final? I did not either. So again, 101 to play here, 53-40. Center Grove leads Greenwood Christian Academy. As Kevin said, it's been a very well played and hard fought basketball game. These are two really good teams.
I know Whiteland prior to that game last night, again, I'm not sure of the final, but they had a couple of wins already this year. Beat Attucks and Greenfield Central and lost to Franklin Central. Jump ball in the backcourt. It will be Trojan ball. Booker trying to get the ball in bounds. Cross-court pass stolen away by Stubblefield. Bigelow down the lane, leans in. Gets her own rebound. Stubblefield from downtown.
Deep three by Stubblefield, 17 for her. And they won't go away. It's down to 10, 47.7 seconds.
Stops the clock. Yes, 47 seconds. Stubblefield, along with Izzy Reed, each with 17 points for GCA. Center Grove led in scoring so far. You got Wilson with 15, Hobson with 16. She's the top scorer tonight. Booker got the Trojans off to a great start with 12, all in the first quarter. Pressing defense once again here by the Cougars. Almost a 5-second count. Hobson just got it in. Hobson into the front court, down to 40 seconds in the game. Hobson to the baseline. She's got like 3 or 4 defenders around her. Now McWilliams to Carr to Booker. Center Grove doing a good job spacing the floor. Foul against Savannah Fry.
Well, that's probably going to do it. 26 seconds. It's not impossible, but still double-figure lead for Center Grove as Carr goes to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
first trip to the free throw line tonight for the sophomore Emily Carr. Misses off the side of the rim, out of bounds. Coach Stuckmeyer with a substitute. Lothamer checks in. Stubblefield being checked by Carr. Bigelow. Reed goes right back to Stubblefield. A deep, deep three.
You can't let her shoot it at this point in the game.
She almost got it. And now they're going to say out of bounds. Ella Hobson was on the end line. 12 seconds to play, and it'll be Cougar ball. Stubblefield driving to the basket, too hard. Lothamer with the rebound, finds Mary Wilson, and that will do it. Center Grove hangs on to win by 10, 53-43. Center Grove now 3-3 on the season. First loss of the season for GCA at 4-1. Center Grove advancing to the county championship on Saturday at 7 o'clock at Whiteland to play the Warriors. Brent Nickerson, that was one heck of a ball game. Both teams very competitive all the way to the very end, to the buzzer.
Yeah, I was very impressed with both teams. They both played extremely hard, and you wouldn't think anything different, and we said it was going to be a good game, and that's what it ended up being. We thought it would be anyway, and Greenwood Christian was very impressive. Like I said, I think they're going to make some noise in 1A. Izzy Reed, very impressive. Stubblefield, impressive, and they're a good, solid basketball team, and it's a good team win for Center Grove, who advances to the finals on Saturday night.
Stay tuned. Coming up next, we'll have our post-game show to wrap up tonight's win for the Center Grove Trojans over the Greenwood Christian Academy Cougars. 53-43, the final score. This is Center Grove Trojan basketball.
At Aqua Systems, we believe in one simple idea, that it should be easy to get great water. That's why we provide a hassle-free sales process with money-back guarantees and the best warranties anywhere, all on equipment made in the USA. In fact, at Aqua Systems, we make it so easy to fix your home's water that 9 out of 10 people who shop with us buy from us. Contact Aqua Systems today. You'll love your water.
Score from the Vandy, 53-43. Center Grove hangs on to beat GCA by 10 in the Johnson County Tournament semifinal game. Trojans moving on to the championship game Saturday night at 7 o'clock to play the host, Whiteland Warriors. Brent Nickerson, once again, great start for the Trojans. Outscored GCA 22-7 in the opening quarter, but the Cougars outscored the Trojans 36-31 over the next 3 quarters.
Yeah, like we said, very similar to Tuesday night, and I know that's something that Coach Stuckmeyer is going to take notice of. They get off to a fast start, and then they kind of let their foot off the gas pedal a little bit, and you have to credit Greenwood Christian. They just kept fighting and clawing and playing hard, and I think their depth, they didn't use their bench too much tonight, and I think that caught up to them. They're late in the fourth. They, Stubblefield and Reed were just gassed, as we said. They were tired, and but Center Grove, credit them. They did a great job defensively holding Izzy Reed. I say holding. She's had 17 points, but she only had 2 in the first half and made her work really hard. She got 9 of those at the free throw line. So I think the game plan was accomplished by Coach Stuckmeyer, and obviously they're happy to advance to the championship Saturday night.
So the Trojans now 3-3 on the season, 2-2 here on the home court. A couple of wins in a row now for the Trojans as they get ready for the county championship on Saturday. And Brent, you've got our scores from tonight's game.
Yes, sir. We'll start with the Greenwood Christian Academy Cougars. They had 2 points from Ellie Bigelow, the 5'7" junior guard, 7 points from Savannah Fry. And only 2 other Cougars scored tonight. Both, obviously, their 2 leaders offensively. Brooklyn Stubblefield had a great game. She had 17 points. I think she had 3 3-pointers on the evening. Izzy Reed was held to just 2 in the first half, but came back and had 15 points there in that second half. She also had 17 points for Greenwood Christian Academy. For the Trojans, freshman Adriane had 3 points, 7 points from Emily Carr, who I thought played an outstanding basketball game tonight. As we said, she was under control all night, handled the pressure, had 7 points for the Trojans. Aubrey Booker got off to a fast start. She had 12 points all in the first quarter, and they were big points to get out to that lead for the Trojans. 15 points all in the second half for the senior Mary Wilson, and they were led in scoring by Ella Hobson, who was very, very solid tonight. She had 16 points for Center Grove. So, again, your final, Center Grove 53, Greenwood Christian Academy 43.
So Center Grove head coach Kevin Stuckmeyer now in his 4th year at Center Grove. Still perfect in the county tournament. 11 wins, no losses. He will go for his 4th county championship on Saturday, and for CG, they'll be vying for their 8th county championship in a row. And again, they will be matched up with the Whiteland Warriors, and the Center Grove Trojans under coach Kevin Stuckmeyer 6-0 against the Warriors. So it should be quite a matchup. The Warriors with the first-year head coach and Ashley Fouch. Again, last report, I know the Warriors beat Addicts and Greenfield Central, lost to Franklin Central. Not for sure how they did last night against the Noblesville Millers, but again, it should be quite a matchup on Saturday in that county championship at 7 o'clock, hosted by the Whiteland Warriors. Well, Brent, appreciate your work tonight. It's been a great week of Center Grove basketball. Again, the girls on Tuesday beating Indian Creek, beating GCA tonight. The boys last night had a fantastic scrimmage against the Lawrence North Wildcats, and now we'll go back to the fall sports season a little bit tomorrow night with some Center Grove football.
Yeah, absolutely. See if they can keep that train going, and wish them all the best as they take on Ben Davis for a chance to go to the state championship game. And Coach Moore's done such a good job, and that defense has been so incredible. Obviously, on the offensive end, everybody knows Taven and Carson Steele and Delp and the guys. So on both sides of the ball, they've just been so good all year, and wish them nothing but the best tomorrow.
Well, thank you, Brent, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Tonight's game was produced by CG Sports Network. Once again, Center Grove beats GCA tonight 53-43 here on the home court in the Johnson County Tournament semifinal game. Center Grove now 3-3 on the season. GCA suffers its first loss of the season. They fall to 4-1. The Trojans again are at Whiteland for the county tournament championship on Saturday to play Whiteland at 7 o'clock. Until tomorrow night when the Trojans take on the Ben Davis Giants in the semi-state football championship. This is Kevin Conrad for Brent Nickerson saying good night, everyone, from the Vandy Gym at Center Grove High School.